seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation without physical strain or impact.
It is so quiet that none of my coworkers even know I'm using it.
Strengthen and tone your legs, increase your mobility, flexibility, and balance. Plus, stimulate healthy circulation.
My joints feel better, my knees feel better, my back feels better. It makes me feel stronger too.
Perfect for home therapy. Whisper quiet to use while you work.
My circulation is moving, I'm burning calories, and it makes me feel energetic.
Call now and order Ellipse, the seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation. Call and get upgraded to the Deluxe Bundle. Get the faster motor or 5 miles of steps per hour, the step counter, the sport mat, and wireless remote. Call now.
Okay, boys, finish up. It's closing time.
Ugh. So much work and no thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for keeping us looking good.
Everyone in the valley wants us.
Even a scratching dents fly off the floor.
Talking appliances, I must be going nuts.
Are you two ready?
Yeah, we sure have some grateful appliances here at the Appliance Connection.
You mean great.
Yeah, that too. Come see for yourself.
I'm Jonathan Lawson. If you're 50 to 85, please listen closely. The lock I want to talk to you about isn't the one on your door. It's a rate lock for your life insurance that guarantees that once you're insured, your rate can never go up at any time for any reason. Many policies you see don't have one, but you can get a lifetime rate lock from Colonial Penn. This plan was designed for people on a fixed income with coverage options that start at $9.95 a month. That's less than 35 cents a day. Your rate is locked in for life. Coverage can never be canceled, and your acceptance is guaranteed. You cannot be turned down because of your health. See for yourself. Call for an information kit and gift. Both are free with no obligation.
Call 1-800-418-9990 for your free information and your free gift. That's 1-800-418-9990. 1-800-418-9990. Call now.
Watch Wednesday to see Hannah's Hero of the Week.
Sponsored by Trinity Health System. This is the WVU Medicine High School Grand Slam.
A key OVAC Class 4A and Buckeye 8 baseball battle on the WVU Medicine High School Grand Slam. We're live in Caddis at Mazeroski Field, where the 6-1 Indian Creek Redskins take on the 8-2 Harrison Central Huskies. Beautiful day for high school baseball. Rob Metzger, along with Rich Donnelly. These two squads have made deep tournament runs the past couple of years, and this should be an outstanding matchup here.
Yeah, two great teams in the Valley, two great programs, of course, two great coaches. Both teams, have a really good chance to go far. I think Creek's down in D4 now. They're a Final Four team from last year. They got about everybody back, so I look forward to them. They got good pitching, and they got the great Ty Householder playing for them, and I look forward to them going all the way to the Final Four.
And Harrison Central as well, 2 years removed from a spot in the state championship game in Division III. Sal Barkalow, the starting pitcher for Indian Creek in this one, 1-0 in the season, 1.50 earned run average in 9 innings, 7 strikeouts. As for the Harrison Central Huskies, they'll go with Colton Rudder on the mound today, 1-0, 1.20 earned run average in 5 innings of work so far. And the keys to the game for this matchup for Mike Cottis and the Indian Creek Redskins, and of course Mike Valesco and the Harrison Central Huskies, work ahead in the count to use all pitches for Creek, and of course hit with runners in scoring position, limit the extra base runners for Harrison Central, and keep the pitch count down. We'll take a timeout. We'll return. First pitch from Mazeroski Field. It's the Redskins and the Huskies.
Are you looking to sell your property? I'm Laney Open House Ross, one of the Valley's hardest working realtors.
Large or small, residential or business properties, I sell and list them all. If you're ready to buy or sell, contact me, Laney Open House Ross, one of the High Valley's hardest working realtors.
Here at Alco Furniture, we believe comfort is everything. Visit our showroom today to see our collection of sofas, recliners, and appliances. We have top brands like GE, Speed Queen, Lazy Boy, Catnapper, and Ultra Comfort lift chairs. We have a diverse collection of furniture to fit every style and budget. Best of all, enjoy hassle-free delivery right to your door. Discover the difference of shopping local. Visit Alco Furniture in Follinsby today before you buy anywhere else.
What could you do with some extra cash in your pocket? Let First Choice America help you to lower your monthly expenses by refinancing your auto loan. Switch and save today. It's easy. Plus, you'll get $250 cash in your pocket to use however you like. It's a great opportunity to tune up your finances. Enjoy low great rates, flexible terms, and no application fees. First Choice America, your first choice for refinancing.
Veteran, are you getting money and benefits you deserve? Jefferson County Veteran Services is here for you. Our county veteran service officers are highly trained professionals and veterans. They're advocates working for county veterans and families to maximize the money and medical benefits you're entitled to. They understand the challenges our veterans and their dependents face and offer their services to you free of charge. Call the Jefferson County Veteran Services today to schedule an appointment and see what you may qualify for.
Are you looking to sell your property? I'm Laney Open House Ross, one of the Valley's hardest working realtors. Large or small, residential or business properties, I sell and list them all. If you're ready to buy or sell, contact me, Laney Open House Ross, one of the High Valley's hardest working realtors.
The WVU Medicine High School Grand Slam on Fox 9 is sponsored by WVU Medicine and West Virginia Northern Community College.
We're back live at Mazeroski Field in Cadiz, set for Harrison Central and Indian Creek. Should be an outstanding matchup. And a look at the Harrison Central defensive lineup behind starting pitcher Colton Rudder. In the outfield, Tucker Snyder out in left, Caden Dunkel in center, and Brady McAfee in right. And in the infield, Gage Stone King at third, Lance Smith at shortstop, Reed Arbaugh at second, and at first base, Hunter Snyder. Behind the plates, Anthony Pellegrin, the veteran catcher. The Huskies with four guys still back from that state runner-up team. Those guys were sophomores. Now they're seniors for head coach Mike Valesco.
And you got, I believe you have four freshmen starting also. So it's still a very young team for Coach Valesco.
They've got three freshmen in the starting lineup today. They've had as many as six on the field at the same time in the lineup. For Indian Creek and head coach Mike Cottis, there's your batting lineup. Starting out with Ty Householder, headed to Marshall. Playing center field, Hunter Rusnak, Sal Barkalow, Silas Hyde, James Brothers, Gavin Pinal, Caleb Bodo, and Dom De Grutola, and Ian Starkey rounding out the 9 hitters for the Redskins. Leading off, Ty Householder, 700 batting average so far this season, 14 of 20, 7 doubles, a triple, a home run, 7 runs batted in, and he's stolen 9 bases. First pitch from the starting pitcher. Colton Rudder is in there for a strike. Our umpiring crew, Phil Murad and Josh Otten, and Householder skies this one to center. And Dunkel under it and makes the catch.
That's a big out for Harrison. You know, Ty, one of the best players not only in the Valley but in the state. And to get a guy like him off the base pass with his speed is really important for Harrison.
So, batter number 2 for Indian Creek is the catcher, Hunter Rusnak, the junior. Behind the plate last year on that Final Four team as a sophomore. First pitch is a ball 1.
And both these teams play a really good schedule. They play up. They play all kind of good teams. I think Harrison was saying they played a Toledo DeSales the other day.
Creek did up in Toledo.
Sorry,
yes.
Creek did, yeah.
That's their only loss.
For their first loss, and that's what you have to do in baseball. Play up all year so that when you get to the tournament, you aren't surprised.
Absolutely. Redskins 6-1 on the season. 2-0 counts on Rusnak. The ball. Third Pitch is the ball as well. 3-0 to count here, 1 away in the top half of the first inning. This is a big game for Buckeye 8 and OVAC tournament ramifications. We'll get into that here in a moment. 3-0 pitch is fouled off, so 3-1 to count. As far as the OVAC standings, as of going into yesterday, Indian Creek was second in 4A. Harrison Central was in fourth. The cutoff is tomorrow night to get inside the top four. The semifinals set for Monday. The 3-1 offering here from Rudder. Grounded slowly towards third. Stone King charges in, steps up, throws across in time for out number 2.
Very nice play. These kids, like I was talking to Coach Valesco and Coach Cottis 10 years ago, this game may not have been played today. The fields would have still been wet. But now,
exactly.
Now you have this beautiful facility here, and all throughout the valley we have these turf fields, and these kids are kind of spoiled. Some of them have never played on a dirt field. So.
And here's a nice play by Stone King, the sophomore.
Yeah, he came in, filled the ball nice with 2 hands, and took his time.
Barkalow, the pitcher for Indian Creek, skies it in foul territory, and Anthony Pellegrin makes the catch in foul ground to wrap up the top half of inning number 1. 1, 2, 3 go the Redskins in the first. We head to the bottom of the first. No score between the Huskies and Redskins on your West Virginia Northern Community College scoreboard.
Wherever you go, no, you're not alone. Just call my name, I'll be your home. Whatever you feel, I wanna feel it too. I'll always be right here with you. Always be right here with you.
The Center of Music and Art is a music store, but did you know they also offer music lessons? Want to learn to play an instrument but just not quite sure where to start? Come to the Center of Music and Art. We offer private, semi-private, and group music lessons, typically once per week for the piano, lead and bass guitars, drums, ukulele, saxophone, flute, voice, and more. What are you waiting for? Sign up by stopping in to fill out the registration form or submit one virtually on our website.
Are you ready to make a difference in our community?
We are looking for compassionate individuals to open their hearts and homes to the youth facing medical or behavioral health challenges with our treatment foster care program.
This program brings home-based care to many special youth.
With training and support from a local team, our treatment foster families help the youth grow in a family setting.
Interested in learning more? Call me. Together, we can give the youth hope and support they need to thrive.
Headed to the bottom half of the first, no score. The Indian Creek defensive lineup behind starting pitcher Sal Barkalow in the outfield. Ian Starkey in left, Householder in center, Caleb Bodo in right. Your third baseman, Dave Grutola, Gavin Pinau at shorts. Max Lane playing second base, and James Brothers at first. Hunter Rusnak, behind the plate. For head coach Mike Cottis in his 25th season as head coach of the Indian Creek Redskins. And the lineup for the Huskies. So leading off will be one of the veterans of the lineup, Tucker Snyder. Another veteran, Caden Dunkel, bats second. Stone King, third. Hunter Snyder bats cleanup. Anthony Pellegrin, Colton Miser, Reed Arbaugh, Lance Smith, and the pitcher Colton Rudder bats ninth. For head coach Mike Valesco in his 11th season as head coach. Our umpiring crew for this one, Phil Murad and Josh Auten, as we get set for the bottom half of inning number 1.
Yeah, with two teams like this, two really good teams, you got two really good pitchers. Runs are going to be at a premium, so you might see teams bunting maybe early in the game and just trying to get ahead.
Swinging, Tucker Snyder singles into right center. Good start for the Huskies. That'll bring up Caden Dunkel, the center fielder, also like Tucker Snyder, a senior and aggressive from the get-go.
I like to see that. I love first ball hitting hitters. So all your good hitters of all time, they've been really good on the first pitch. There's what I was talking about. Usually you wouldn't bunt in the first inning, but the game like this, if you could get your pitcher a lead, it's gold.
So Dunkel at the plate, hitting .280 on the young season with a triple, 3 runs batted in, and 3 stolen bases.
Third baseman playing William on the, I was going to say grass, on the turf, expecting the bunt. So we'll see if they continue to try to sacrifice him over.
This time gets the bunt down. Barkalow fields it, looks to second, throws over to first, and dunk. And doing his job is Caden Dunkel, moving Tucker Schneider 2 seconds.
Got the job done for their third place hitter. So, like I said before, trying to get ahead, trying to get a run. Runs are gold. And it's when you have two teams here that between them have only lost 3 games.
Gage Stoneking, the sophomore, steps up to the plate. Had a grand slam in last night's 19-3 win at East Liverpool. The lefty steps in with a runner at second base and 1 away here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch, a ball, 1-0, the count.
Playing him a little shift to the pull side, not a whole lot, just a little bit. Trying to take away that hole down there between first and second.
1-0 offering, fouled back to the screen, a 1-1 the count. Beautiful renovated Mazeroski Field. This opened up in 2022 with the new turf and the outfield and the stands.
Everything.
Just a beautiful place and a great place to watch a game.
This is like a minor league field almost. You know, they have the dugouts. The locker rooms are right through the dugout, just like they are in pro ball.
And you would know. So it's
been a few.
Been a few. This might be nicer. Is this nicer than a few of the minor league parks you've been to?
Yeah. When the first year I played or managed, I managed at a place that burnt to the ground, so we had no stands.
So by default, anything would win.
Yeah, we dressed at home. It was like American Legion ball. Greenville, South Carolina. Now they got a beautiful 15,000 seat stadium, but we had no seats.
Oh my goodness!
None. You had to bring your own chair. It was like going to a high school game.
That was fouled off there to the left side. 2-2 to count now.
We had kids coming from Arizona State, and they'd walk in and go, "Where's the field?" And I said, "This is it.
This is it." 2-2 count on Stone King, and he lines one just foul into right. The count remains 2-2.
Jumped on that fastball, high fastball. Just got out in front of it a little bit, hooked it. It seems to me like Harrison's going to play aggressive there. Coach Valesco talked about the hitters, attacking. Don't get the 2 strikes.
2-2 offering. High and inside, 3-2 the count on the sophomore. Gage Stone King hitting .469 on the year, 15 of 32 at the plate. He's got a double, a triple, and a grand slam last night with 10 runs batted in. Chance to drive one in here for the Huskies in the bottom half of the first. Chops this one slowly towards third. Throw across. Is in time for the out.
Nice play. That was a harder play than it looked like.
Dom de Rutola, the third baseman, across in time.
He made a nice play here. The ball hit in front of the plate. You got to charge that ball and get rid of it by a step.
Runner moves to third with 2 away here in the bottom half of the first. And stepping up to the plate, Hunter Snyder, the freshman first baseman for the Huskies. This one skied high into right. Caleb Bodo underneath it makes the catch. That'll strand a Huskies runner. We head to the top half of the second. No score so far on your West Virginia Northern Community College scoreboard. We'll be back in a moment.
My name is Frank Schiebel, and I'm a general surgeon at WVU Reynolds Memorial Hospital. So I think if you're a patient, considering surgery, I would think that part of your concerns would be post-operative pain, time off work, recovery time. I think all of these things are drastically improved with our robotic surgery techniques. That is, these surgeries are largely outpatient, so people come in, have the surgery, recover the rest of the time at home, and we get them back to work just as soon as possible.
Tired of paying full price at the pump? With Smith Oil's mobile app, you get rewarded every time you fuel up, get exclusive rewards, and save money all in one place. It's not just about gas. There are even rewards for drinks and more inside the store. Saving money has never been so easy or rewarding. Download the Smith Oil app today and start earning rewards that fuel your journey. Smith Oil, fuel up, save more, smile bigger.
Many families in the Ohio Valley are supported by Easter Seals,
but they need your help. WTOV9 is partnering with Easter Seals to raise awareness for this life-changing organization.
Easter Seals creates solutions for children with disabilities, helping them to live each day to its fullest potential.
Attendance is free for all families, but providing these services does not come without cost.
With 100% of donations staying local, Easter Seals can change the lives of children and families across the Ohio Valley, thanks to you.
Scan the QR code to donate to Easter Seals.
Top of the second, no score on your West Virginia Northern Community College scoreboard. Indian Creek, batters 4, 5, and 6 set to take.
Roger said before, Creek has a lot of kids back from that Final Four team. And, you know, once you played in the Final Four in front of big crowds and big stadium, that really helps you out for your future, that you're not intimidated by anything.
These two seniors graduated off of last year's team as Silas Hyde steps up to the plate. He's your designated hitter today, with the pitcher last night in the victory 13-3 win against Beaver Local at home.
And Silas is a pretty good pitcher, too. He about have a future in college for pitching. So he's only a junior, so we're going to try to help him also. Try to get these kids in college and get them moving.
He's a lefty batter here. Of course, he got the victory here in the regional semifinal win against St. Clairsville, and you were here with us. Yep. What an atmosphere we had here.
That was a great game, yeah.
The stands were jam-packed. You had people standing, you looking where our truck is on your screen. In front of that, people were standing across there. It was just an amazing atmosphere.
And the game went back and forth.
It did.
To my knowledge, yeah.
And Indian Creek defeated St. Clairsville in that game to head to the regional final the next night in Athens, where they beat Waverly to head to the state tournament for the first time, where they eventually lost the West Branch 4-2 in the Division II state semifinals.
Yeah, they had a great year. Like I say, that was fun to watch. Anytime we have a team around here go to the Final Four, well, it's pretty cool.
2-2 pitch.
Nice breaking ball.
And that is our first WVU Medicine strikeouts of the ball game. Starting pitcher, Colton Rudder. Another look at it.
Nice breaking ball. Look at that thing. Oof. Very nice.
Good work by Anthony Pellegrin behind the plate.
Yeah, framed it good.
So one away here in the top half of the second. Stepping into the plates is James Brothers, the first baseman for the Redskins. Brothers sitting .429. 14 at-bats, 6 of 14 on the season. And a runner gets him swinging here on the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Brothers a sophomore. Get the call on the outside corner for strike 2. 0-2 the count here with one away in the top half of inning number 2.
Yeah, pounding that strike zone so far.
This one grounded. And it'll reach. Just in time.
Yep.
Almost got the throw over there, but bobbled initially, and that will put a runner on for the Redskins here in the top half of the second.
Yeah, Brothers ran hard all the way. That's what you have to do. In case that infielder bobbles the ball, he was safe by a step. If he hadn't hustled, he never would have made it. So kudos to him for busting his butt down that line.
So a runner on, one away here in the top half of the second. And Gavin Pinal, the shortstop, junior, for the Redskins, steps in. Pinal hitting .368 on the season. He's got 5 runs batted in. He's walked 7 times. Got 5 stolen bases.
You know, Creek has some good athletes. He's a good wrestler, pretty good football player.
Absolutely.
But I think he might have a future in college, too. He has good hands, pretty good infielder.
And he can pitch, too. A lot of times you'll see him come in and close things out for them as well. The only downfall when he's pitching is they lose his defense.
Yeah, he's really good at short. First time I saw him at the game at Edison, he was taking infield, and I meant, man, he got good hands.
Count is 2-1 with one away.
His grandmother accosted me before the game and told me, hey, my son's a pretty good player. And I saw her after the game. I said, you know what? You're right.
You're right. Of course, his brother was one of the 2 seniors on last year's team, as this is fouled away to the left side of play. Landon Pinal played first base last year, has graduated, along with last year's second baseman, Nicky Maurer. But everyone else back for Mike Cottis. and the Redskins.
Yeah, I talked to Coach for the game. Like he said, once you get to that district, it all comes down to pitching. Usually you got to have at least 2 good pitchers to get you through because you play back-to-back games.
This one grounded towards short. Nice diving stop for
nice
the
play.
second in time.
Nice play.
It's the freshman Lance Smith at short, coming up with the play over to second with Reed Arbaugh over there for out number 2. That was nice.
Yeah, made a real nice play.
So 2 away for Caleb Boda. Look at this again on the replay.
Yeah, they had the right guy running. Brothers not a great speed merchant, so he had time to pick up that ball, and Brothers hustle. He just couldn't get there in time, but a nice play by shortstop.
So Bodo at the plate for the Redskins with 2 away and a runner at first in the top half of the first on your WVU Medicine score bar at the bottom of your screen. And the second pitch in there for a strike, 1-1, the count.
Well, let's see if Coach Cottis tries to steal here with 2 outs. Good time to go. There he goes.
He will go.
And he'll make it, yeah.
Ball in the turf, and he's in there.
Once you get to 2 outs, even 2 strikes sometimes, it's the probability of sending that runner goes way up high because if they throw him out, you still got a decent hitter leading off the inning. So Harrison here, they got to hold this runner on a little bit with 2 outs because he'll score easy on a base hit. He should.
2-1 pitch to Bodo. Here's the ball, 3-1 to count. Pinal at second. Picks up his 6th stolen base of the season. Of course, this is only game number 8 for the Redskins, 6-1 on the year. In there for a strike.
Yeah,
count is full.
Harrison infielders, they have to be really alive, talk to one another, tell each other, knock the ball down. You don't have to catch it, just knock it down, prevent that runner from scoring. Play a little deeper, try to knock the ball down.
3-2 pitch. Outside and low, ball 4, and the Redskins have 2 on, but 2 away. The number 8 hitter comes to the plate. It's the junior third baseman, Dom DeGratola. Hitting .273 on the season. 3 for 11 at the plate so far this year. 3 games played. First pitch, runner in there for a strike, 0-1 to count.
As a runner here on second, you want to try to get as big a lead as you can because the coach is probably going to send you with 2 outs.
This one fouled away. So runner ahead in the count, 0-2 with 2 away, 2 on base.
And then to add to that, the runner on second now, the way we teach, you have to watch the hitter. As soon as he starts to swing, go. Because if it's strike 3 or he fouls it, you're okay. But try to get that extra step. As soon as he starts to swing, take off.
0-2 pitch on the way. Count is 1-2 now with 2 away.
Big hole on the right side there with the second baseman just almost standing on top of second base.
Now shifts back over. It is sky high. Straight back. And out of play. Foul ball. Count remains 1-2 with 2 away here in the top half of the first. Creek threatening with runners at first and second. Pinal at second. And Bodo at first. Line. Oh, catch it short. Lance Smith, the freshman, making a big-time play to save a run or 2. We'll head to the bottom of the second, scoreless here in Cadiz.
Veteran, are you getting money and benefits you deserve? Jefferson County Veteran Services is here for you. Our county veteran service officers are highly trained professionals and veterans. They're advocates working for county veterans and families to maximize the money and medical benefits you're entitled to. They understand the challenges our veterans and their dependents face and offer their services to you free of charge. Call the Jefferson County Veteran Services today to schedule an appointment and see what you may qualify for.
You've put up with your old shower for too long. It's outdated, unsafe, and it's time to replace it. But why struggle with a lengthy shower remodel when Jacuzzi can do it in just one day? And there's no need to break a sweat or your budget.
Right now, we're waiving all installation costs, plus offering 0 interest and 0 payments for up to 1 year.
So you can finally convert your old bath to a safer, easy entry shower, complete with a custom seat, grab bars, and slip-resistant floor, installed in 1 day.
My overall experience with Jacuzzi has been wonderful. Everything was customized to the way I wanted it for the price that I wanted to pay.
I've had a great experience from start to finish.
Don't take matters into your own hands. Do it the smart way. Give Jacuzzi Bath Remodel a call.
Call or go online now to jacuzzibathremodel.com. We're waiving all installation costs and there's no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 800-991-0726. That's 800-991-0726. Call now.
Great play at shortstop to end the top half of the second by the freshman, Lance Smith. Look at it again. Wearing number 1, like you said, just like Ozzie Smith.
Tell you what, you won't see a finer play like that.
That was beautiful.
And that saved a run or two.
It was 2 runners on first and second. And that'll bring up the Huskies to the plate here in the bottom of the second. Anthony Pellegrin, the senior catcher, steps in.
We'll see if later on in the game, if this is a close game, how big that play really was.
Absolutely. Pellegrin, first pitch swinging, base hit into left. Pellegrin singles to start out the bottom half of the second inning.
Central, number 16, Colton Meiser.
Coach Lesko told me they're gonna attack, and so far, both of their hits have been on the first pitch.
Colton Meiser steps into the plate. Steps up to the plate here for the Huskies with 1 on, no one outs. Again, first pitch swinging is foul down the left side.
I like their approach.
So Meiser steps up to the plate here. Another freshman in the lineup. Ball 1-1-1 to count with Pellegrin standing at first base. Almost hit him.
That was close.
Inside, 2-1 to count.
Yeah, as a runner here, if you're not going, you get yourself in the same lead as you do as when you steal, but you have to make sure you do not get picked off if you're not running. If you're running and get picked off, well, we'll give you one, but not if you're not running.
Grounded towards third. Looking to turn 2. At least got the lead runner. So safe at first.
Good hustle.
1 out.
Sometimes during the game, that batter that beats out that double play ball, it could turn into a big inning, you know. It doesn't seem like a big thing at the time, but if you get a hit or two here, it's all because of the hustle right there.
Dave Gratola got things started there at third base. To record the out at second, get the lead runner, so 1 away here for Reed Arbaugh. Arbaugh takes a strike, 0-1. The count. Arbaugh back at second base this year. Was a second baseman on that state finalist team as a sophomore. One of the 4 players that are still here.
That's
from
what
that
they had Tristan
great
Nemeth.
team.
Tristan
Nemeth, Division III State Player of the Year.
Coach said he's up at Slippery Rock right now, doing great.
In there for a strike, 1-2 the count. Runner at first, 1 away. Hits Arbaugh. So that'll put 2 on with 1 away here in the first. In the second inning.
That'll give Coach Cottis gray hairs. 2 strikes, then you hit a guy. You don't want to do that. So opportunity here. Again, like I said before, let's see if Harrison can score. If they do, you have to give the credit to the kid who beat the ball out at first base on the double play. So we'll see.
And stepping up to the plate, the freshman Lance Smith, who we saw make the great play at shortstop and the top half of the second inning. So Smith at the dish. Takes high, ball one into the counts.
Another freshman. You said that word tonight about 10 times already. Usually in a varsity game, you don't see a lot of freshmen. They probably have more than most people.
3 in the lineup. Have played as many as 6. Here's a liner, 2 right, and Bodo underneath it to make the play. 2 away here in the second.
Now batting, number 6, Colton Rudder.
The pitcher, Colton Rudder, a chance to help out his cause. He steps up to the plate. Rudder hitting-wise, just 1 for 3 on the season, just his 4th at-bats. And takes the ball 1 into the counts.
Yeah, these kids, they don't get a lot of at-bats because of the weather. They're not playing like 5 or 6 times in a week, so you got to be, each at-bat is really, really important.
Chopped
off his foot.
Off his foot, foul ball. So Rudder, the 9-hitter in the lineup.
Yeah, this would be a big bonus for Harrison if they can get this run home with a 9th place hitter hitting 2 outs.
Ball bounces away, and the runners will move up to second and third. The count 2-1 with 2 away here in the bottom half of the second. Base hit could score 2. The count is 2-1. Rudder, the Huskies starting pitcher, at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 away. Gets the call for strike 2, 2-2. Runners at second and third. 2-2 pitch, 2 away. Swing and a miss for Sal Barcolo. A WVU Medicine strikeout to end the second inning. We head to the third, scoreless, on your West Virginia Northern Community College scoreboard.
Are you looking to sell your property? I'm Laney Openhouse Ross, one of the Valley's hardest working realtors. Large or small residential or business properties, I sell and list them all. If you're ready to buy or sell, contact me, Laney Openhouse Ross, one of the High Valley's hardest working realtors.
We've all heard the term, time is money. But at First Choice America, time can save you money. Here's how. You've searched all over for the perfect deal on just the right car. But now you need the perfect financing. Take the time to call First Choice America, and you'll discover low, great rates, flexible terms to fit any budget, and no application fees. Plus, you'll receive $250 cash. First Choice America, where time can save you money.
Experience matters, and Johnson Boiler Works has been keeping homes in the High Valley comfortable for over 120 years. As a certified Rheem dealer, Johnson Boiler Works brings a family tradition of excellence while providing the latest in heating and cooling technology with a full line of Rheem AC units to keep your home cool and comfortable. We've worked for over a century to build a solid reputation of dependable, reliable customer service. Call Johnson Boiler Works today and find out why we've been the comfort experts in the High Valley for generations.
Are you looking to sell your property? I'm Laney Openhouse Ross, one of the Valley's hardest working realtors. Large or small residential or business properties, I sell and list them all. If you're ready to buy or sell, contact me, Laney Openhouse Ross, one of the High Valley's hardest working realtors.
The WVU Medicine High School Grand Slam on Fox 9 is sponsored by WVU Medicine and West Virginia Northern Community College.
Headed to the third inning, we're scoreless here at Mazeroski Field on a beautiful Thursday evening in the Ohio Valley. Rob Metzger along with Rich Donnelly, and both teams getting it done on defense so far.
Yeah, like I say, 2 good teams, 2 good pitchers. These games are usually be low-scoring games, and so far Harrison defense has really stepped up. Shortstop made a heck of a play to save at least 1 run, and
now a big strikeout by Barcolo to a strand runners at second
that was
and third.
huge, so see if Creek could get something going here.
Up to the plate, Ian Starkey, the 9-hitter in the Creek lineup. Returning starter from last year out in left field. It's a 2-0 counts on Starkey, who had an outstanding season playing quarterback as well for the Indian Creek Redskins, and head coach Andrew Connor.
I got a chance to work with Ian a little bit on his hitting and stuff, and what a good kid.
And he's had 3-0 the counts here in the top half of the third.
You know, usually a ninth place hitter, you don't think that, you know, they've had a value or whatever, but this super value here to get on base for Householder.
Absolutely.
If he can.
That's a strike 3-1.
So he's become a leadoff hitter, even though he's a ninth place hitter. Leading off the inning, he has to have the mentality of a first place hitter. Get on base for my best hitter.
And he will not get on just yet. The count is full at 3-2. And he gets him looking. Colton Rudder, strike 3. A WVU Medicine strikeouts.
That's big. You want to keep, with a guy like Ty coming up, you want to keep the guys in front of him off the base because he's liable to do some damage. As you see, I just look at the center fielder. He took 10 steps back. I mean, and with a guy like Ty, I don't blame him.
He flew out the center his first time up. 14 of 21 on the season. So the batting average dips below 700.
Dropped out. That's why I tell the parents, don't worry about the batting average. It's how you attack, because the average can go up and down.
Oh, absolutely. 14 of 21 on the season. 1-0 counts. Outside 2-0.
Yeah, he could go for 4 and drop down to 400, or he could get 4 hits and go up to about 900. I mean, it's ridiculous because they don't play. What's he have?
21 at bats.
Yeah, 21 at bats.
2-0 offering is
that's gone.
Swung on drive, deep left field, way back, and that is gone. Ty Householder. Fox 9 home run for Householder, his second of the season, and Creek's on the board, 1-0.
Well, my son will be happy with that. I just texted him. He's a Marshall commit, and what a year he's having so far.
Of course, your son, assistant coach for the Thundering Herd, and we'll look at it again. He got all this one.
He jumped off. Yeah, boom. I like to see it. You know, the thing I like about guys like Ty, I look at their hits. He has 14 hits. He has
now 15.
He has 8 of them. 9 of them are extra base hits. That's what I look for. If you have 10 hits and you have 3 extra base hits, or if you have 20 hits and you have 10, half of your hits are extra base hits, which he has. And that's going to bode well for him down the road at Marshall.
Up to the plate for the second time, the catcher, Hunter Rusnak. Grounded out to third his first time up. Count 2-1 with 1 away. And how big was getting that strikeout with the leadoff hitter?
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, instead of a 2-0 game, it's 1-0.
That's why that 8-9 guy.
So when ripped towards third, fielded by Stone King, throw across in time for the out nice play by the sophomore third baseman. And then Householder home run, the first hit of the game for the Redskins as well.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, he could hit. When you have a guy like him, he could hit first, second, third, and fourth. But I think putting him in that top spot is really to his advantage. He's going to get 3 or 4 at bats in high school. If he was hitting fourth or fifth, he may only get maybe 3.
First pitch to the pitcher for Indian Creek, Sal Barcelo, is a ball.
And Ty can run too. If he gets on, he could steal a base, or he's scored a bunch of runs already.
He got 9 stolen bases and now 15 runs scored. Barcelo at the plate, hitting .409 entering this one. He's got 3 doubles. 8 runs batted in. He's walked 6 times as well. Just behind team leader Gavin Pinal, who's walked 7 times entering this one. This one's fouled back straight behind the dish.
Yeah, Creek, I think they got some pretty good hitters. But if they're pitching, if they pitch well, I think they could go a long way.
Of course, Barcelo at the plate was the winning pitcher in the district championship game against Tri-Valley out of Buckeye Trail last year. That's called a strike. 2-2 the count with 2 away here in the top of the third. Barcelo started the regional semifinal game here, and Hyde finished it and picked up the win. That's fouled off to the left side again.
Yeah, once you pitch in those games at that level, you know, like I say, then you're not. You're still nervous, but you're not scared. You're not as nervous as you pitch during the season and the next season. So these guys have all been through it.
And the Huskies will keep an eye on the pitch count for Rudder as they got some big games still ahead here. Of course, the OVAC tournament ahead. 2-2 pitch. It's a ball, 3-2 the counts. So both coaches have a plan in mind what they'd like to do with the Monday's semifinals coming up.
Yeah, you got to get ready for the end of the season. We're almost halfway through the season.
Here's a liner to the gap in left center. Barkalow drops it in.
That should be 2. Yep.
Will be 1.
Nice. He had a bad turnout there at first base.
It slipped up a little bit.
Tripped over the bag.
And the left fielder, center fielder, got the ball pretty quickly as well. So
got it in.
Runner at first.
Let's see here.
Solid hit for Barkalow.
Yeah, center fielder went over. Sometimes as a runner, if you see that guy throw the ball in a little bit, you stop. And he stumbled there at first, did the right thing, and stand there.
There's Dunkel, a 3-year starter in center field for the Huskies.
Would that have been his sister a few years back that played basketball? That's what I thought. I thought so.
Count is 0-1, 2 away. Runner at first for the Redskins. It's a ball, 1-1 the counts.
With that hole down there at first, as a left-hand hitter, you might take one shot at shooting the ball down at that hole, try to get a breaking pitch and try to hook it in that hole down there.
Silas Hyde, the designated hitter for this one. The lefty at the plate, 1-1 pitch. Runner goes. Barkalow down towards second. And Pellegrin. Throw was in time.
They called him out
for
once.
the out. They called the out down at second. So that's going to wrap up the top half of the third. Pellegrin gets Barkalow headed to second. We head to the bottom half of the third. Redskins on the board thanks to the householder solo shot.
My name is Frank Schiebel, and I'm a general surgeon at WVU Reynolds Memorial Hospital. So I think if you're a patient, considering surgery, I would think that part of your concerns would be post-operative pain, time off work, recovery time. I think all of these things are drastically improved with our robotic surgery techniques. That is, these surgeries are largely outpatient, so people come in, have the surgery, recover the rest of the time at home, and we get them back to work just as soon as possible.
Shop Local, sponsored by M&M Hardware.
Spring is here, and it's time to get your home and yard ready for the season. At M&M Hardware, we're your local shop for everything you need this spring.
From flowers and mulch to top quality lawnmowers, we've got you covered.
Need advice? Our experts are here to help you find the perfect mower for your lawn.
Shop local at M&M Hardware for great prices, great service, and get everything ready for the season.
Hey, visit us today and make your lawn the best in the neighborhood.
Support the Ohio Valley and shop local with WTOV 9.
Come to Sportsman's Trading Post in Wintersville, now under new ownership. With the Valley's largest selection of new and used firearms, we'll help find the pistol, rifle, or shotgun that's just right for you. Be sure to visit the newest edition at Sportsman's Trading Post, Papa's Corner, featuring vintage Winchester firearms and ammunition. This season, find the perfect outdoor gifts at Sportsman's Trading Post.
Hi, my name's Brian, new owner of Sportsman's Trading Post. Stop by and check out my current inventory.
Caught stealing to end the top half of the third. Anthony Pellegrin blocks the pitch, throws down just in time. And Smith applies the tag. Barkalow off the bag.
Yeah, he tagged him on his hand. I think he tagged him twice. And then he was going to get him in a rundown and get him a third time.
But smart by Barkalow not to give up. Just wait
keep
till you
going,
see the call.
yeah.
Just keep going until you know for sure you're done. He'll be back on the mound here for the bottom half of the third inning. Huskies back to the top of the lineup with Tucker Snyder, his 98th career start. He's on pace to start the most games in Harrison Central baseball history. The lefty at the plate. Outside for ball one. 1-0 the count on Tucker Snyder. Snyder coming into this one, hitting .400. Led this game off with a first pitch single. And he's ahead in count here, 2-0.
Yeah, try to get on as a leadoff hitter. Real important. Try to get that first or second guy on the bases so you could hit and run and do some stuff.
He's in a good count, 3-0. Snyder with 12 runs batted in on the season. Takes a strike. The count at 3-1. Three-one pitch. Outside. Ball 4.
Did his job. That's what you're supposed to do.
So the leadoff hitter, Tucker Snyder. Tucker Snyder heads to first, and Caden Dunkel step in for the second time. Lay down a sac bunt his first time up, but he tried the same here. Workalo steps off.
Yeah, sometimes a coach could put the hit and run off on here because they think the pitcher is going to throw a strike because he's going to bunt. There it is. There it is.
The hit.
There was a
run. But in trouble now. Got to get back.
Beautiful.
Catch made by Bodo to Brothers. Double play.
Yeah, the hitter the runner on first got deked by the guy at second. He acted like he was a ground ball. He slid, and when he slid, he lost his chance to get back to first. But I like the call.
Here it is again on the replay.
The fake bunt and then a hit and run, boom. Now watch the runner here. Now he sees the ball. It's too late. You have to pick up the ball immediately.
And Bodo got it in quickly to Brothers for the double play. So 2 away here now in the bottom half of the third with Gage Stone King at the plate. Count is 1-1.
Yeah, I like the play by Coach Valesco. The hitter, if he can just hit that ball on the ground, he got it up a little bit and then turn into a double play. But I like the aggressiveness here. Against a guy like Barkalow, I don't think you can sit around and wait for 3 or 4 hits in a row.
Because if that gets down and drops around, he's at third base at least. That big pitch inside, 2-1 to count, 3-1 to count.
Yeah. I mean, hindsight, he hits that ball on the ground. You got the guys on first and third with no outs. But like I say, I like the way Coach Valesco's playing. He's playing aggressive.
Count is full, 3-2 on the sophomore, Gage Stone King. Barkalow working quickly, looks in. Here's the 3-2. And working the walk is Stone King.
Now batting, number 15, Hunter Snyder.
And Hunter Snyder, the cleanup hitter, the freshman first baseman, will step into the batter's box.
Yeah, usually in this situation with a cleanup hitter, you wouldn't run. But like I say, if this guy at first is quick, they might take a shot. But usually with your cleanup hitter, you let him go ahead and hit, and hopefully he can hit a double.
Snyder flew out to right. His first time up, ball skips away.
Yeah,
back to the screen, and Stone King is at second. And Rusnack's going to throw down.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. That was kind of ill-advised.
Stone King is trying to bait him a little bit.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Runner at second, got to get a big lead here. And on the defensive side, you have to knock this ball down. Like I always say with 2 outs, you got to toe each other, knock the ball down.
Quick move will get Stone King to dive back towards second. Swing and a miss, strike one, 1-1 the counts. Indian Creek with a 1-0 lead on the Ty Householder solo shots in the top half of the third. Huskies with a runner on, 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Ball skips away, and that's going to allow Stone King to move up to third. And the count at 2-1.
Yeah,
2 away.
He's throwing a couple on the dirt, so as a runner now, you got to, when you take your lead down to third, you got to follow the flight of the ball. And if you see it start to go on the ground, start to break toward home so you get a good start in case it goes to the backstop.
This pitch is hit high, deep. Householder trips it down in center.
That's why he's going D1 right there.
The future Marshall Thundering Herd player has made a nice play in the field and has hit a solo home run. We head to the fourth, 1-0 Indian Creek.
you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else.
Contact your local Coyote dealer, D&J Sales and Service.
Is your shower trying to tell you something? Is getting in and out of the bathtub becoming a safety concern? Are you worried about the cost of a bathroom remodel that could go on for weeks and weeks? Well, now you can have a gorgeous new bath or shower with a one-day jacuzzi bath remodel that's safer at a price you can afford. We're waiving all installation costs and postponing all payments for up to 1 year. Oh my gosh, it is beautiful. Oh. From soft close shower doors and adjustable shower heads to features like grab bars and custom seats that combine safety and style, it's never been easier. Get your free design consultation, schedule your one-day installation, and start loving your new bath or shower right away.
Call or go online right now. We are waiving all installation costs and offering no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 1-800-348-6801. Call now.
Ty Householder not only has accounted for the Redskins' only run, he also here potentially saves a run as well with a nice running catch out in center, covering all kinds of ground, and that's one of the reasons so far Harrison Central still looking for their first hit with a runner in scoring position. They almost had it right there, but Householder tracks it down in left center to make the play.
Reason why that was such a great play, he was off and running before the ball was hit. He was going 2 steps to his right at contact, and then he ran that thing down. It was over. I thought it was going to be over his head for sure.
Silas Hyde is up at the plate. He was at the plate to end the last half, top of the inning for Indian Creek, as the runner headed the second was thrown out by Anthony Pellegrin. Colton Runner begins his 4th inning of work here for the Huskies. This pitch skied into foul territory, giving chase towards the dugouts. Just gets into the dugouts. Heads up over there.
That's a tough play for a catcher. You're running down, and the ball's actually coming back toward the infield. It's an easier play if the third baseman can get there and call him off. A lot of times you'll see collisions because of the crowd. You can't hear the third baseman calling you off.
Right.
I think the Pirates had a play here about a week ago where that happened. The catcher ran into the first baseman, I think.
Well, Andy Rodriguez at first came charging in towards home.
Yeah, you can't hear it.
And Joey Bart, he collided.
And Bart collided, and they got the out. They got the out. They were very fortunate, yeah.
Fouled away. 1-2 the count. Pirates a winner today. 1-0.
Pitching.
They take 3 of 4 from the Nationals.
They can pitch.
The hitting will be a work in progress.
Yep, they got to scramble to get runs.
1-2 the count. Inside, ball 2, 2-2. Top of the 4th, Indian Creek leading 1-0 on the Householder solo home run. Silas Hyde at the plate. Colton Rudder pitching, and this one fouled away. Count remains 2-2. Hyde, the winning pitcher last night. 13-3 win against Beaver Local. Struck out 9. Rudder's 2-2 offering is outside, ball 3. The count is full, 3-2, with James Brothers on deck for Indian Creek.
Real important in high school to get that leadoff guy on, because you could do so much, and then, like you say, in high school, there's a few more errors than there is in like college or pro ball.
Hit him.
He's on.
And he's on. Would have been on regardless with ball 4. So Hyde reaches the start off the top half of inning number 4 for Indian Creek, and the sophomore first baseman James Brothers will step in. Brothers reached on an error his first time up. Hyde at first. First pitch to Brothers is a ball, 1-0 the counts. Each team with 2 hits. Redskins with the one run. I'd get a little bit of a lead at first. Ball 2-0 the Cats.
Yeah, probably won't hit and run or anything here. You got one of your big hitters up there. Just let him go ahead and hit. Sometimes if you try to do too much with your third and fourth place hitter, if you try to make them hit and run, it devalues what they can do.
Count 3-0 now on Brothers. We mentioned earlier this game big in the OVAC 4A race with Indian Creek second, Harrison Central fourth. The cutoff is tomorrow night. Top four get in with the semifinals on Monday. Buckeye 8, it's a big one as well. Here's the 3-0 offering. It's ball 4, so the Redskins are 2 on here to lead off the top half of the fourth inning. The Redskins win here. I was talking to Buckeye Commissioner Don Cash earlier today. A win for Indian Creek would give them the North Division and put them in the Buckeye Championship game to represent the North. If Harrison Central would win, these two teams are also playing tomorrow at the home of the Redskins, and noon start, and then that game would determine the North winner if Harrison Central were to win here today. So Creek could win and put themselves in that. Now the Buckeye Championships, all of the placement games and the championships we played here at Mazeroski Field May 2nd and 3rd. That schedule will get determined once they look at the weather. Mike Valesco with a call to the mound here as they'll talk things over. No one out here, 2 on for the Redskins. So a bit on the line, both in the OVAC and in the Buckeye.
Yeah, for seeding, yeah.
And, of course, the winner of the North will get the winner of the South Division in the Buckeye 8.
You got the Buckeye 8, you got the OVAC, then you got the Ohio playoffs.
Exactly.
So
and of course, they're in different divisions in the Ohio postseason. It looks like we're going to have a pitching change with Knox McKibben potentially set to come in here. We'll see. Saw him come out, but maybe not yet.
Well,
eventually we might see him, but not yet.
I think he's coming. He forgot something. I'm not sure what.
Or they sent him back out. Anyway, the Redskins are 2 on here. No one outs in the top half of the fourth with that 1-0 lead. Mike Valesco, his 11th season, of course, 2023, Division III. State runners-up. They will not make the change yet.
No, they're not. No,
the runner will stay in.
Yeah, he thought he was in. He came running in. Let's see if Creek bunts, and then on the defensive side, you have to have your third baseman watch real tight to see if he'll charge. And you have to shortstop has to keep the guy on second. Because the second baseman, he has to cover first on a bunt. So you got to keep the runner close at second. Looks like they're bunting.
Logan Wedlake is running at first. Ball in the turf. Everyone stays put. 1-0 to count.
Yeah, to me, you got to have your shortstop just stay real close to the base so you have any chance to throw the guy out at third on a bunt. And the third baseman, he has to come charging. Now, as a hitter, you have to bunt the ball right at the third baseman.
That's a strike. 1-1 to count. Gavin Pinal at the plate. Fielder's choice his first time up.
Their defense here, first baseman's coming way in, which is great. The pitcher will come straight in. That third baseman, he's sort of hanging by the base, so they got to bunt the ball right at him to make him field the ball.
1-1, looking to bunt, pulls it back again, strike, throw down, skips into center field. One and 2 to count here with no one out. So runners at first and second. Gavin Pinal at the plate.
Yeah, there's all kind of strategy here. You could change and let him hit right here, because sometimes if you let him hit, you have the infielders running all over the place. You got holes everywhere. Look at the hole over at second. You could drive 3 Mack trucks through that place.
One, 2 delivery. He hits the ball. 2-2 the count.
Yeah, with 2 strikes, they switch their coverage, and now you have the second baseman over because he's not going to bunt. But you have to watch over there. You got a massive hole on the right side.
2-2.
Yeah, you
Time called.
switch your defense around with 2 strikes. You don't have to commit at third. You don't have to commit at first. But the thing I'm always leery about here is that big hole over there, right side. You don't even have to hit the ball hard to get it through there.
Swung on and missed. The WVU Medicine strikeout, looking to get the runner at first. Got him.
Wow.
Strike him out, throw him out at first.
That's big. Yeah, he doesn't think he's out, but he is.
And not easy when you've only got the two-man umpiring crew as well. You got
good
got
play.
a guy towards shortstop and the guy behind home, so you have that extra eye. But they'll look at it again.
Yeah,
Bang play.
I think he got him on the arm after he came off the base. Let's see again here.
2 outs.
See if he came off.
Runner at second.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, you just can't do that as a runner. Now, if they can get out of this mess, that'll be really good. First and second, no outs. And they were on the defensive for sure now. See if Creek could convert this.
Caleb Bodo at the plate, runner at second. It's a strike, 1-1 to count. Two away, runner at second. Creek looking to add it to their 1-0 lead. It's a ball, 2-1 to count on Caleb Bodo. Bodo, of course, 3-sport athlete as well. Really good job on the football field and on the basketball court. And a returning starter on this baseball team from last year's Final Four run. Takes the ball, 3-1 to count.
Yeah, Rudder to me looks like he's getting a little fatigued. The control hasn't been real good this inning, and he's missing. We call it missing bad. If you start missing bad, it means you're getting tired usually. And he's missing bad usually on the right side of the plate.
Just 5 innings pitched for him so far on the season going into this game. We're here.
See, there he is again. Yeah. When you're tired, that's what happens. And you said they're playing again tomorrow? Is that what you
at
said?
Creek at noon.
Creek tomorrow, yeah.
Now Mike Valesco will head back out. This is now where we'll probably see that pitching change with the freshman Knox McKibben set to come into the ball game.
Sometimes, Rob, with all these analytics and stuff, you don't need analytics. You just look at you just use your eyes and see. You can see where the kid is getting tired. If he's throwing the ball 3 feet, all of a sudden 3 feet wide of the plate, that comes from being fatigued. And you don't need analytics, and you don't need pitch counts and all that stuff. Just watch the pitcher. He'll tell you whether he's tired.
So runner exits here with 2 runners on and 2 away in the 4th inning. And the freshman, Knox McKibben, on the mound. Had an outstanding wrestling season. And so far, pitching this year good as well. 2-0 in the season in 11 and a third innings pitched. 4 hits, 14 strikeouts, 8 walks, 1 earned run, a 0.53 earned run average.
Coach Valesco was telling me a story about this kid before the game. He said he offered any kid on the team $10 if they could wrestle 3 minutes with him without getting pinned. he said he's so strong. He said he'll have you on your back in a minute.
And he had an outstanding year on the mat for the Huskies. And he will come in here in relief with 2 on base.
He doesn't look like a freshman. You say he's a freshman?
Freshman.
He don't look like a freshman.
So he'll come in here, inheriting 2 runners with 2 outs.
That shirt barely fits him, too. He got a good number, though. Roberto's number, right? 21?
Oh, 21.
Yeah.
Got that number back out in right field?
Yeah, I hope so. That was not good. Yeah.
Stepping up to the plate for Indian Creek, the third baseman, Dom DeGrutola. 2 on base with the freshman, Knox McKibben, in relief of a runner. First pitch is a ball, 1-0 the counts. That's in there for a strike. Count even at 1-1. Two away, 2 on for the Redskins, leading 1-0 on your WVU Medicine scorebar. Ball 2, 2-1, the count.
Well, they're holding him tight at second. They got 2 guys holding him on.
Count now at 3-1 in favor of De Gratola.
Yep, this is where you just let her rip. Look for a fastball and let her rip.
Ian Starkey on deck for the Redskins. It's ball 4, and the bases are loaded here at 2 away in 4th.
Well, this is a huge point in the game. If Creek could get a hit here from Ian, it could bust us open a little bit. And with their pitcher, 2 or 3 runs is a huge deficit.
So Hyde's at third. Bases are loaded. First pitch of the ball, 1-0 the counts. And Ian Starkey back at the plate. Hyde at third. Head coach Mike Cottis there in the third base box. Year 25. Head coach of the Redskins. That's in there for a strike. 1-1 the counts. McKibben in a tough spot here, inherits 2 runners.
It's tough, yeah, for a kid, especially a freshman. Come in there with people all over the bases, and you got to throw strikes.
Nowhere to put him now. It's grounded right back to McKibben, makes the play. Throw over the first. A little off the mark, and 2 runs will score at least. 2 runs do score. It's 3-0 as Bodo comes across along with Hyde, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, watch her. He made a freshman mistake. He had all the time in the world. Take a step and
made
throw.
A great play,
and he just threw it. He threw it too quick. Watch when he gets his ball. He has time to.
And the batter slips coming out of the box.
He didn't take a step.
Yeah.
And look what happened. Yeah. That's something he'll look back on when he's a senior and go, what was I doing?
They're going to walk Householder intentionally to load the bases again and set the force.
Oh, yeah. That's a no-brainer.
Instead of having him up with the runners at second and third. So 2 runs score on the comebacker. Bodo and Hyde. It's 3-0.
Yeah, usually in baseball you don't win games, you lose games. And a play like that kills you.
Hunter Rusnak, the catcher, steps up here with the bases loaded, 2 away. Takes the ball 1, 1-0 to count. Hunter, standout swimmer for the Redskins in the winter and back behind the dish here in the spring. Looking for a hit here that could really break things open for the Redskins. Solid shot towards short. It's in there. Rusnak with a base hit. 1 run scores. 2 runs will score. And the Redskins extend the lead to 5-0.
Yeah, that's what good teams do. That throw to first not only cost them 2 runs, it cost them 4 runs. That was a 2-out play and easy play.
So Rusnak brings home De Gratola. Along with Starkey. 5-0. And Sal Barcelo comes up now with 2 on and 2 outs. The 2-out Lightning striking for the Redskins. Fouled off, back out of play.
Yeah, good teams, they take advantage of mistakes. They not only turn them into, like I say, that was a throw that cost 2 runs, but because of that, they got the extra hit, turned it into 4 runs.
The big hit by Rusnak. Barcelo skies at the center, deep center. Going back is Dunkel. Dunkel at the warning track makes the catch. Good work out in center by the veteran center fielder. And we will head to the bottom half of the 4th. After a 4 spot put up by the Redskins, it's 5-0 on your West Virginia Northern Community College scoreboard.
My name is Kaylee Blake, and I am a registered nurse here at WVU Medicine. What I really love about WVU Medicine is just the teamwork that we have here. I feel like all together on each floor we have a great team and we can go to each other with any questions that we always have. I really think the support here is really strong, from our nurse managers up to our nurse supervisor, to the faculty, the nurses, the PAs, the doctors, and the aides. We all just work together as a big team.
Veteran, are you getting money and benefits you deserve? Jefferson County Veteran Services is here for you. Our county veteran service officers are highly trained professionals and veterans. They're advocates working for county veterans and families to maximize the money and medical benefits you're entitled to. They understand the challenges our veterans and their dependents face and offer their services to you free of charge. Call the Jefferson County Veteran Services today to schedule an appointment and see what you may qualify for.
The Center of Music and Art is a music store, but did you know we're a full-service musical retail and rental shop? We have quality equipment trusted by professionals. Find gear from Dr. Z Amplification, Fano, Reverend, Earthquaker Devices, James Trussart, PRS Guitars, and others. We also have band and orchestral instruments, plus accessories like strings, picks, straps, and so much more. Rentals are available on select band instruments. Find what's in store for you at the Center of Music and Art.
Redskins take a 5-0 lead, headed to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Caden Dunkel ranging back in center. Nice work here for the final outs of that top half of the fourth. But the Redskins strike with 2 outs with 4 runs and extend that lead to 5-0. Some run support and cushion for Sal Barkala, who comes back out for his fourth inning of work.
Yeah, that was a nice catch in center field. He never took his eye off the ball. He drifted back, turned the right way, and made a nice catch.
So Anthony Pellegrin back up at the plate. Singled his first time up. Of course, cousin Sarah, the head softball coach for West Liberty University. And steps in here. 5-0 game, and rips one down the line and left. Pellegrin gets right at it again, down the line. He's going to hit second base here with a stand-up double. Thought about 3. The ball was caught back there, but he's in with a double.
Yeah, jumped on that first pitch again, and when you're down 5-0, you don't want to take chances because your run doesn't mean anything. So you don't have to try to make a triple out of a stand-up double.
So Pellegrin reaches. And yes, his Aunt Sarah, the head coach at West Liberty softball. And of course, Uncle Nick, pretty good in that 2013 team that went to the state tournament for the Huskies. And a nice hit by him. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Throw to third, however, and he's caught. Nice work by the Redskins for the out.
Got a break there. Ball came right back to the catcher and made a nice throw.
Rusnak fires it down.
Yeah, Rusnak, good arm. Right on the money, too.
So 1 away, it races the leadoff runner. And this is hit skied to left, and making a catch is Ian Starkey. Now for out number 2. Reed Arbaugh will step up into the batter's box now. Miser flies out the left for out 2.
Yeah, that 4 runs gave him a good cushion here. Now he's just the throwing strikes.
That one's a ball, 1-0 the count.
Yeah, throw strikes and let your fielders work for you.
Arbaugh was hit by a pitch his last time up.
And again.
And again.
Now at bat for Harrison Central.
So Arbaugh heads to first.
Lance Smith.
He's been on base now twice. Lance Smith at the plate.
Yeah, in the infield here, you got to play back. You don't play a double play depth with 2 outs. And you got to get them a little deeper. All you want to do is get an out here. Just get an out.
Rounded up and out short, and he
there.
will step on the bag at second. So, a leadoff double, but quickly erased, and we head to the 5th. It's 5-0 Indian Creek on your West Virginia Northern Community College scoreboard.
At Brooke County Schools, we offer a universal preschool program to meet the needs of all children who turn 4 by July 1st.
Teachers are trained in the science of reading and numeracy strategies, instructing young minds with research and evidence-based practices. Special education services are also available.
Registration begins when parents pick up their preschool packet at any Brooke County school beginning February 3rd. Find an in-person date that works for you and bring your completed packet to the Board of Education.
Brooke County Schools, the place to be!
Hi, I'm G&L Reedman, and for years I've kept you warm in the winter and cool in the summer.
I'm G&L Man, here to keep you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Take that, Jack. I'm here to battle heat waves so you can feel as cool as me.
Oh no! Rheem's been producing award-winning heating and cooling solutions for more than 65 years. With G&L Heating and Rheem, you're getting top quality, innovative products with the latest technology. Welcome to the new degree of comfort. Call G&L Heating today. We appreciate your business and look forward to serving you.
Wherever you go, know you're not alone. Just call my name, I'll be your home. Whatever you feel, I wanna feel it too. I'll always be right here with you. Always be right here with you.
The WVU Medicine High School Grand Slam on Fox 9 is sponsored by WVU Medicine and West Virginia Northern Community College.
We head to the 5th. It's 5-0 Indian Creek. And Silas Hyde, who led off the 4th, will lead off the 5th. After 9 batters went to the dish for the Redskins in that 4-run inning. And Knox McKibben is working on his first full inning potentially here of relief. He came in with 2 outs in the top half of the 4th. Hyde skies this one to center. Dunkel, a couple steps back, makes the catch.
Makes it look easy when you throw strikes.
For out number 1. James Brothers steps in now. First pitch, swing and a miss.
Yeah, you love to see the freshman throw strikes. I could say learning experience. He'll learn from this game.
That's in a ball, 1-1 the counts. Both teams with 3 hits, with the Redskins with 5 runs, Huskies with none.
Yeah, the Redskins have had a few more walks, and then they were the benefit of an error. 2-run, well, turned into a 4-run error is what it turned into.
2-1 pitch, foul back, 2-2 the count, right on that.
Just missed that one.
Padal on deck for the Redskins with 1 away here in the top half of the 5th. Grounded towards third. Stone King picks up, throws in time over to first. Hunter Snyder for out number 2.
Yeah, he made the play the correct way. When you miss a ball, don't go down with your glove and get it. Go down with your bare hand and get it. And that's what he did and made the nice, easy play.
Didn't panic.
No.
Got up through it.
At third, you have time there. When that ball was hit pretty sharp, he had plenty of time.
So Gavin Pinal steps in. First pitch is a ball, 1-0, the count. Last year, the Redskins won both regular season games against the Huskies. It was a doubleheader here at Mazeroski Field, 6-2 and 12-2. Pinal actually pitched in both of those games in that doubleheader last season here.
Yeah, in high school, if you're a good athlete, you're going to end up on a mound at some point.
Case in point, last night I was at Toronto. They were playing Boardman. Russ Dickinson hadn't pitched at all in high school.
Year, yeah.
At all in high school, at the varsity level. He came in, pitched a scoreless 7th.
He's a good athlete.
Smart kid.
Yeah.
Boardman won that game 5-3.
I like
of course,
that.
Boardman Division II. Toronto's always playing some tough competition.
I was just going to say, I like when these schools play up, and then you find out some things.
And Pinal works the walk, so he'll reach here with 2 away in the 5th. And that'll bring up Caleb Bodo. Bodo steps in, scored after reaching last inning. Padal over at first with 2 away here in the 5th. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. We'll be back here at Mazeroski Field in a little less than 2 weeks. It's a Tuesday, the 29th, when the Huskies host St. Clairsville.
Yeah, I think they're playing pretty good right now. I think did I see they're 10-2? Is that possible?
St. Clairsville, yeah, they're on a roll right now. Right now winning at Barnesville at last check 9-0 this afternoon. Or evening, I should say. Running is Pinal, but strike 3. The WVU Medicine strikeout ends the top half of the 5th. McKibben gets the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 5-0 Creek on your West Virginia Northern Community College scoreboard.
My name is Kaylee Blake, and I am a registered nurse here at WVU Medicine. What I really love about WVU Medicine is just the teamwork that we have here. I feel like all together on each floor we have a great team, and we can go to each other with any questions that we always have. I really think the support here is really strong, from our nurse managers up to our nurse supervisor, to the faculty, the nurses, the PAs, the doctors, and the aides. We all just work together as a big team.
Summer is here. Are you ready to make the most of it? Imagine sipping coffee in the morning sun, hosting weekend barbecues, or lounging poolside with family and friends. And at Dutchman Decks, we build custom outdoor spaces designed for relaxation, entertainment, and lasting memories. With expert craftsmanship and top quality materials, we bring your vision to life, whether it's a cozy retreat or the ultimate gathering spot. But don't wait. Summer won't. Book your summer deck consultation now. Deck your summer. Relax. Entertain. Enjoy.
Join me for an evening of elegance at the Ohio Valley Health Center Gala, unveiling the mask for hope, health, and healing, April 27th.
This annual fundraiser provides much-needed funds, helping give high-quality health care for the medically uninsured and underinsured, regardless of their ability to pay.
Enjoy an amazing dinner, live auction, mystery boxes totaling $20,000, and I'll be your MC for the night.
Celebrate our progress and commitment to the community at the OVHC Gala. Get your tickets by April 21st.
5-0 Indian Creek as we head to the bottom half of the 5th. Knox McKibben now batting in the 9th spot for Colton Rudder, who he relieved on the mound. So the freshman McKibben at the plate. First pitch in there for a strike. Sal Barcelo continues to work here into his 5th inning of work. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He seems like the more he pitches deep in the game, the better he gets. Sometimes you get a feel right in the middle of the game, and you could throw anything at any count.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. WVU Medicine strikeout for Sal Barcelo. Back to the top of the order, and Tucker Snyder. And therefore a strike once again, 4 consecutive strikes.
Yeah, it looks
now.
like he's dialed in pretty good right now.
That's a ball, 1-1 to count. Again, these same two teams will play again tomorrow at noon. And Mingo grounded towards second. And making the play at second base for the Redskins.
Yeah, it makes it look easy when you throw strikes.
Max Lane.
That's why those guys out in the field have gloves. Let them make plays for you.
Caden Dunkel back at the dish, and it's an 0-1 count. Grounded towards Pinal at short. Steps up, throws.
Nice throw.
in time.
Nice stretch
For
by
out
Brothers.
number 3,
Yeah.
Brothers with the stretch. And we will take a break. It's 5-0 as we head to the top of the 6th on your West Virginia Northern Community College scoreboard.
Get your outdoor space ready for summer with a new patio cover from A.J. Gray. You won't have to worry about the weather ruining outdoor activities like cookouts, parties, or well-deserved relaxation. Call A.J. Gray today, where excellence meets your home, and kick back with your new patio cover.
The past few years have been the best years of my life.
If you're scared, you just got to dance like no one's watching.
Keep your head up no matter what. Coming from Brooke High School will be one of the best experiences of my life. It gives a unique opportunity to be a part of a tradition of well-rounded athletes and scholars.
Don't give up.
Enjoy every second.
Play every game like it's your last. You only have so much time here.
We fight for what we earn.
Never give up.
No matter what, just keep trying.
It might get hard. Just keep going. If you keep putting in the work, it'll pay off later down the road.
Go Brooke.
Is your body feeling stiff or sore? Is your mind filled with stress or anxiety? If you said yes, then you need to book an appointment right away with Tranquil Touch in Moundsville. Tranquil Touch has 3 massage therapists who are qualified to give your body the care it needs. Take a break from the world and let your mind and body relax here at Tranquil Touch. Call now or book your appointment online today. We are by appointment only and hours may vary. Tranquil Touch, let us melt away your stress.
Get your outdoor space ready for summer with a new patio cover from A.J. Gray. You won't have to worry about the weather ruining outdoor activities like cookouts, parties, or well-deserved relaxation. Call A.J. Gray today, where excellence meets your home, and kick back with your new patio cover.
6th inning, Indian Creek a 5-0 lead on Harrison Central. And you're live in Mazeroski Field, a nice Thursday evening.
Yeah, we're not shivering today.
Thankfully, here in this nice press box, we would have been shivering regardless, but our crew would have been. Here's a liner by DeGratola, just foul down the left field line. So Dom DeGratola back at the plate here for Indian Creek to lead things off. The number 8 hitter walked his last time up and scored in that 4-run 4th.
Creek looking more and more like a Final Four team. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense, and about 4 or 5 guys in their lineup that can do damage.
Count evens up at 1-1. Sky towards left, ranging back and making the catch in left is Snyder for the outs. That'll bring up Ian Starkey, who also scored in that 4-run 4th inning. Of course, he reached on the throwing error, which allowed 2 runs to score on that play. Swing and a miss. Like you said, learning experience because a great play made to snag that ball. You're just going to take your time and
take
throw.
your time, take your step. He had plenty of time, and like it made a freshman error. Just hurried it a little bit.
Here, grounded towards
that
short.
Should be a hit. Yeah.
It's going to be a hit.
Yeah.
An infield single for Ian Starkey.
He did his job getting on for Householder again.
Of course, Householder with the first run of this game, a solo shot back in the 3rd. And the Marshall signee steps in. Will play for head coach Greg Beals in the Thundering Herd.
Well, you got the red color shoes on too.
You got the green going.
I'm gonna have to get on him about that.
I'm not sure if that's the shade of green.
No, I don't think so. I think
for the Herd.
I think I'm gonna have to get on him. I think he got that at the
1-0 the Cows.
That's a balk. That's a balk. That's a balk.
It is a balk, yes.
You got to step off if you're going to do that.
So Starkey will head over.
Yep.
To second base here with 1 away. And now they're going to put Householder on again.
Oh, maybe the pitcher was smarter than we thought.
Like, well, we're going to walk him in.
It ain't bad. It ain't bad. Yeah. I wonder if you could refuse to go on a balk.
You said you got to step off. That was the balk. Right. Remember Albert Bell refused to go when he got hit by a pitch.
Yeah, it didn't hit me.
He's like, I'm gonna hit.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell Albert Bell no?
No.
Well,
no. That, people should read about that. I was reading about the other day with a cork bat and everything, and that, it's amazing. The pitcher for the Indians, Jason Grimsley, he crawled through the air conditioning duct to go to the umpire's room to switch bats.
Taking one for the team.
That don't happen anymore. These guys don't have as much fun as we did, We got more fun.
Instead of cork bats, we got torpedo bats.
Torpedo bats, and guys used to put super balls in the bat, like 4 or 5 of them little super balls. You drill a hole and put the balls down in there. And then one night, Billy Hatcher used it, and they broke his bat, and there were balls bouncing all over the infield.
2-1 pitch. It's now 3-1 the count with 2 on base here, 1 away for Indian Creek. And back up at the plate, Hunter Rusnak, who delivered that big 2-out, 2-run base hit to cap off the 4-run fourth. A strike call on the outside, and it's now 3-2.
Okay, 3-2, 1 out. Let's see if they start the runners here.
1 away, full counts.
They're going.
It's a hit towards short.
Nice play.
Nice
Beautiful
play by the freshman at short.
Beautiful.
Throwing home.
Wow. He's out.
It's a double play.
That was terrific double play. The runners were running, and they still got a double play.
And just to be sure, they wanted to throw home just in case poor Anthony Pellegrini was standing there.
Almost hit him
in the face.
Yeah.
But it is a double play. It was a nice play there by the Huskies defense. We head to the bottom half of the 6th. 5-0. Creek in front.
My name is Mike Campsey. I am an interventional cardiologist and the chief of cardiology at Wheeling Hospital. I think the value of HVI in this region is tremendous. We offer such a wide spectrum of services, from prevention to intervention. We're going to get the patient in as quickly as possible. That's the most tremendous benefit to the patients in this region is we're here 24/7. We're available to see somebody.
Looking for work? Looking for workers? Ohio Means Jobs Belmont County invites you to the 2025 Ohio Valley Job Fair Thursday, May 1st at the Ohio Valley Mall. Employees, share your skills with many businesses in one location and find your next job. Employers, secure your spot at this free event by visiting omj16.com prior to April 18th. Businesses will choose their table on a first-come, first-served basis. Plan to attend the 2025 Ohio Valley Job Fair with Belmont County Ohio Means Jobs, May 1st at the Ohio Valley Mall.
Fox Saturday Baseball is back.
Ready to rock with a new year.
After a historic start to the season. Shohei Ohtani and the star-studded Dodgers look to stay high as they take on Corey Seager and the Rangers. Or Nolan Arenado and the Cardinals take on Juan Soto and a loaded Mets lineup.
Oh, my goodness!
Saturday at 4 Eastern on Fox.
Freshman Lance Smith starts the inning double play here, Rich.
Yeah, what they're teaching now, they're teaching the runner not to slide, to run by the base in hopes that this infielder thinks he's safe, and then he'll chase him to third. Meanwhile, the run scores. It's crazy how they think of things. They're teaching these kids, don't slide to break up the double play. Just keep running to third or keep running past second. Hopefully the infielder will go, hey, I missed him, and he'll chase him to third. While he's chasing him, the run scores. Crazy.
They were able to turn that DP there, and it's still 5-0. We've seen the freshman Smith now short make some outstanding plays.
I'll tell you what, with a runner, both runners are running 3-2, 1 out, and they still turn a double play. That's rare.
So we head here to the bottom half of the 6th inning. And Gage Stone King, number 3 hitter, sophomore third baseman, at the plate.
Yeah, what you try to do here just in these next 2 innings, just try to get the tying run at the plate somehow, some way.
This one, first pitch, skied into left. Starkey over and makes the catch.
Now batting.
1 pitch, 1 out for Sal Barklow, working now in his 6th inning. Hunter Snyder, the first baseman. They're asking if he went.
Tell you what, like I said before, Creek looks like the Final Four team. I'm impressed, though, with Harrison, all the young people they have for their future. Man, like you said, they have 4 freshmen start, and at times they start 6. That's amazing. So really bright future here for the Huskies.
2-0 the count. Ball gets away inside.
And knowing Coach Valesco, pretty good chance all these freshmen and sophomores will have them back trying to win the state title here shortly.
They've started as many as 6 freshmen in the game this season.
That's amazing, amazing.
And they sit at 8-2 on the season.
I'll say a couple years down the road, you're going to have 6 seniors starting. That's really, and they've played 4 years.
And there's another freshman on the roster, too, that might fill in the gaps.
Yeah. No, they're going to be fine.
Fouled off for the strike.
No, except for one play here. It's a one-run game, just like they wanted. They wanted a close game going in the 6th or 7th inning. And if they make one routine play, you got a 1-0 game.
Mm-hmm. So the count is full with 3-2 with 1 away here in the bottom half of the 6th. With the 4-hitter, freshman Hunter Snyder at the plate. Three-two pitch. Strike 3 call. WVU Medicine strikeout number 3 for number 3 Sal Barcelo.
Seems like, Rob, since they got those extra runs for him, it just pumped him up a little bit. And he's just been pounding that strike zone ever since they got those 4 runs for him in the 4th inning.
And back at the plate, Anthony Pellegrin, who we saw lead off with a double the last time he was up. Count even 1-1. Now 2-1.
I see the catcher giving signs now. I've seen some high schools they have the earpiece in for the catcher, and the manager's telling them what's coming. I saw today the Pirate game. The pitcher had a device on his belt and he's telling the catcher what he's throwing when he hits the belt.
Okay.
When he hits the button on, he's calling his own game out there.
Grounder to third. Nice play,
recover.
Getting up. Dave Grutola.
Nice
and
play.
that'll end the 6th inning. Indian Creek, we head to the 7th, leading 5-0 against Harrison Central on your West Virginia Northern Community College scoreboard.
Do it all with Steel Battery. Power up with free extra battery deals on select Steel tools. Shop in-store and online. Hit the greens and save big with the 2025 Ohio Valley Golf Card. For just $79, you'll score 1 free round of golf at 10 premier courses, including Brook Hills Park Golf Course, Caddis Country Club, Lakeview Golf Course, Mountain View Golf Course, and Mountaineers Woodview Golf Course. Enjoy a winning round without a championship price tag. Order now at WTOV9.com. Just click on Golf Card under the Features tab and tee up your best golf season yet. The 2025 Ohio Valley Golf Card. It's a hole-in-one for your wallet.
They're your neighbor, coworker, or significant other, quietly inspiring, coaching, and lending a helping hand. These heroes deserve to be recognized, and I get to tell you about them. Introducing News 9's Hannah's Heroes. Scan the QR code on your screen to nominate special individuals making a big difference in our community. And then be sure to watch News 9 Wednesdays at 5 and 10 p.m. to see Hannah's Hero of the Week.
Sponsored by Trinity Health System.
Head of the 7th inning, Indian Creek leading Harrison Central 5-0 on your West Virginia Northern Community College scoreboard. Creek starting pitcher Sal Barcelo will lead things off here in the top half of the 7th inning.
Yeah, he's pitched a masterful game, throwing strikes, only give up, but he's given up 3 hits. Yep.
And McKibben will continue to work on the mound here for the Huskies. And a liner into left center. Base hit for Barkalow. Sal Barkalow leads things off here in the 7th inning with his second hit of the game. 2 for 4 now at the plate. And Silas Hyde will step up into the batter's box with the runner on, no one out. Hyde with the run scored in this game.
Yeah, 5-0. Probably let him hit here. Got the hole down there between first and second. Again, see if he can hook one down in there.
Grounds one
he
toward
tried.
second. Auerbach flips it over and safe at first is Hyde.
Nice play by the second baseman to get the ball to the shortstop.
Reed Auerbach.
Hyde pretty quick going to first, so. Yeah, he busted it all the way down. Good play. Good feed, good throw. Everything was good. Just a tick late.
So James Brothers will come back to the plate here. Reached via Nera. He's walked.
Ooh, he's going for the downs.
McKibben gets him swinging here. 0-2 the count with 1 away.
He's not getting cheated. He's getting his money's worth up there this time. I like to see that rather than guys taking close pitches. Be aggressive.
Fouls this one off. Count remains 0-2 with 1 away here in the top half of the 7th. It's a ball. 1-2 the count. One away here in the top half of the 7th inning. McKibben looks in. Ahead of the count on Brothers. Runner goes. Fouled back. Hunter Allen running for Barkalow at first. Pinau on deck. 1-2 pitch. Ooh. Swung on and missed, and throw it down the first, back safely, but McKibben gets the WVU Medicine strikeouts for out number 2 here in the 7th.
Yeah, he settled down a little bit from the inning he came in. He's thrown strikes now, and like I say, in the future, he's going to be a big asset to their pitching staff.
Pinau steps in. With 2 away and a runner at first. Running on the pitch and upstanding is Allen with the ball skipping away. So runner on second here with 2 away and a 1-0 count on Gavin Pinau.
Yeah, the Pinau kid, like I said before, I really like. He has really good hands for an infielder, and you know, if you have good hands, to be a good infielder, you have to have good hands, and he has what I call soft hands. And I think he's going to be able to play at a higher level too.
It's the strike call, 1-1 to count.
Because once you get to beyond high school, you know, it sounds crazy, but if you can catch almost every ball hit to you, why you'll play in college.
Case in point, Braylon Bloomquist at Wright State playing
and he's turned into a hitter. He's hitting like 349 now.
Absolutely.
But when they took him, they liked him because of his hands, how quick he was, and had a good arm. Now he's starting every day at second base for him. Mm-hmm. And this kid here, I saw him last year take infield, and I went, whoa. He's got nice, I call him Dominican hands. He has hands like all the good Dominican infielders.
3-1 the count. So we're 2 away. We're at second base in the 7th. Draws the walk, so Pinal reaches. And that will bring up Caleb Bodo. Caleb Bodo with a run scored. He's walked a couple times. He comes up with 2 on base and 2 away.
You know,
drove in 4 last night against Beaver Local.
Rob, Creek has about 6 kids that when they get in the batter's box, they just look like they're good hitters. And most of them are. They're aggressive. But sometimes you see a guy set up, it just looks like he's a good hitter, and they have a bunch of them.
He was able to foul that one off. That was 0-2 the count.
And to your point, they're all multi-sport athletes. They all wrestle, play football, basketball. They had a bunch of real good athletes on his team. And that's why they went to the Final Four last year, or all the way to the end.
This year, most of the games will be in Akron, but some would play at Thurman Munson Memorial Stadium in the semifinal round. Here's a grounder to short. Flip over to second for the outs. And we head to the bottom half of the 7th. Huskies looking for a rally, down 5. It's 5-0 on your West Virginia Northern Community College scoreboard.
Contact Casey Johnson for an auto quote today.
Ready? MLS is game on. Don't you? On. Stars on.
Kevin Sullivan, the history maker. Messi!
30,000 friends on. Rivalries on.
Red Bull New York versus New York City.
MLS. This is our soccer. Game on.
When your outdoor plans have to move indoors.
News 9 said it would.
Getting outside to enjoy the beauty of the Ohio Valley.
News 9 said it would.
Making sure you keep your sunglasses and umbrella close by.
News 9 said it would.
The Severe Weather Team 9 experts are everywhere, helping you plan and prepare for what's waiting outside your door. No matter the conditions, you too will be saying News 9 said it would. Scan the QR code on your screen and enter to win a News 9 said it would hat. And watch News 9 live at 5 weeknights to see if you won.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Casey Johnson for your personal price plan today.
Colton Miser will lead things off here in the bottom half of the 7th, where Harrison Central trailing Indian Creek 5-0 on your West Virginia Northern Community College scoreboard. And Sal Barkalow out looking to finish what he started with 6 shutout innings thus far, only thrown 70 pitches. So he's got a lot of runway left here if they want to let him try to finish this off.
He's been tuned in pretty good. What you want to do here in this last inning is you're as a manager or coach, get that first hitter.
Retired 7 of the last 8 batters, as you see on our WVU Medicine scorebar.
You don't want no rallies. Get
Allowed
that.
Just 3 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts.
Get that first out. It takes away the hit and run, usually takes away the sacrifice bunts. Get that first hitter, throw strikes, throw it right down the middle, let your infielders and outfielders catch the ball.
So the count even at 1-1 here, bottom of the 7th. Barkalow looking for his second win on the mound of the season. Count is 2-1. This one is skied in the center. Easy play for Householder.
Yeah, don't hit
for
it
out
to,
number 1.
Don't hit it to him.
Chances are he is going to get to it. Yep. We saw the great play he made earlier, which saved the run after he scored a run on a home run.
Yeah. I mean, he's accounted. He's on defense. He's accounted for a run, and on offense, I think he scored 2 runs and then hit a home run. So he's accounted almost for 3 or 4 runs for the game, and he only has 1 hit.
He's affected the game. He got walked twice intentionally.
Right.
Reed Arbaugh steps in. 2-0 to count. He's been hit twice. Should be right at about his average.
Right.
Gets a strike call there, 2-1. So we got that elbow guard on there, right?
Yeah, he knows how to do it. He's
fouled off.
He knows how to do it. There's certain guys that know how to take a pitch, and there's other guys that they're jumping out of the way, but there's there's an art to it. You turn away from the ball, take it, put a pad on,
Get a runner on base.
You'd be on base half the time.
2-2 count, one away here in the bottom half of the seventh. Barkalow deals. He hit the ball, 3-2. Swing and a miss. WVU Medicine strikeout number 4 for Sal Barkalow. So 2 away, and the freshman Lance Smith will come to the plate, looking to keep this game going for the Huskies. Skies this one. And Caleb Moto over, makes the catch, wraps it up. And the Indian Creek Redskins pick up win number 7 with a 5-0 victory over Harrison Central. We'll take a timeout. We'll wrap this one up here from beautiful Mazeroski Field in a moment.
Whether you're an active person that wants extra supplemental movement, maybe you want to keep your legs active while you work, or you wish to support your therapy at home, or you just want to build strength, increase your mobility, flexibility, and boost your circulation, Ellipse was made for you. Power-assisted exercise that frees your mind to enjoy your favorite seated activities. Just plug it in, place your feet, select your speed, and relax. Ellipse does all the work for you. Call now and order Ellipse.
You've put up with your old shower for too long. It's outdated, unsafe, and it's time to replace it. But why struggle with a lengthy shower remodel when Jacuzzi can do it in just one day? And there's no need to break a sweat or your budget.
Right now, we're waiving all installation costs, plus offering 0 interest and 0 payments for up to 1 year.
So you can finally convert your old bath to a safer, easy entry shower, complete with a custom seat, grab bars, and slip-resistant floor, installed in 1 day.
My overall experience with Jacuzzi has been wonderful. Everything was customized to the way I wanted it for the price that I wanted to pay.
I've had a great experience from start to finish.
Don't take matters into your own hands. Do it the smart way. Give Jacuzzi Bath Remodel a call.
Call or go online now to jacuzzibathremodel.com. We're waiving all installation costs and there's no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 800-991-0726. That's 800-991-0726. Call now.
The Wheeling Symphony Orchestra celebrates 95 years.
WTOV9 is proud to support these talented musicians.
And you're invited to experience an evening of incredible music.
She's Got Soul, April 25th.
Scan the QR code now.
WTOV9 loves our small communities. That's why we shop local.
Shop Local is sponsored by Smitty's Floors, Sportsman's Trading Post, M&M Hardware, and Knight's Farm Supply.
WVU Medicine High School Grand Slam live from Mazeroski Field in Caddis. The Indian Creek Redskins pick up the 5-0 victory over Harrison Central. Huskies dropped to 8-3. The Redskins now 7-1, and the scoring got started here. Third inning, a solo bomb by Ty Householder. The scoreboard, and it was 1-0. And then Ian Starkey come back to the mound to throw, would get away, and that's going to allow 2 runs to score with 2 outs, and that made it 3-0. And soon after that, Hunter Rusnak would come to the plate, and he would deliver a big 2-out, 2-run base hit. That would chase home 2 more runs, capping off a 4-run fourth. And Sal Barkalow on the mound. Strong outing, complete game shutouts in the win for the Redskins. And speaking of the Redskins, the softball team going to be part of a special WVU Medicine High School Grand Slam softball doubleheader at Edison. That's coming up 1 week from tonight, Thursday, April 24th at 5 p.m. Redskins and the Wildcats. That'll be followed by Steubenville Big Red and Weir High game also at Edison. It'll start following the Creek and Edison matchup again live on Fox 9. So you be sure to check out our softball double header.
Beautiful. Great pitching tonight. Pretty good high school game.
And the Redskins and Huskies will play again tomorrow at noon at Mingo. And the Redskins should be on their way now to the Buckeye Championship game as winners of the North with this win here tonight. And, of course, this game will also play a big part in how the top 4 shake out in the OVAC Class 4A standings That OVAC tournament field will be announced following games tomorrow night. For our entire hardworking crew behind the scenes to bring you all the action, and my partner, Rich Donnelly, I'm Rob Metzger. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you again soon. Have a great night. The Redskins are winner, 5-0 over the Huskies.
If you don't use Schutt's Funeral Home, we are sorry for your loss. We have a casual environment,